Game Kings, the definition of game, documentary, coming soon. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber, and the subscriber sent a donation, so thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. So this one says, hey, Locario, what is the strategy to get a girlfriend? The reason why I asked this is the dating game and life in general is very gray. It's not cut and dry. Most dudes that have a girlfriend didn't just meet a girl and ask her to be his girlfriend. It just sort of happens. I don't like to leave things to sort of happening. I want to go out and create the success on purpose. This is why I sort of hate the dating game. Everyone lacks the ability to be honest and ask for what they want. They hide behind their pride and ego, and I hate that. Me, I like to ask for what I want. It's either yes or no. What can I do to actually get a situation going with a girl so she can end up as my girlfriend? I'm talking to a few women right now as I am cold approaching, but I don't know what to say to them to make that happen. I'm a very black and white sort of dude. I don't like to dick around and waste time. I see a girl I like, I go up and talk to her. I decide in my head that I want this girl to be my girlfriend. That's it. It's that simple. But the thing is, if you come out and say that to a girl, she will get uncomfortable and shy about it. Am I jumping too fast? Please provide feedback. All right. Man. Come on, guys. Yo, I think I've probably said this so many different times when it comes to, understanding what it means to be in a relationship, like a long-term type of relationship, a girlfriend and boyfriend type of relationship. You gotta take your time with this shit, man. See, what it is that right now you're sounding so desperate to want to have a girlfriend, right? I understand you meet girls you like, you probably are feeling lonely or whatever it is, right? But trust me, you don't want to get a girlfriend like this. You're talking about, I'm just approaching these girls, I'm talking to these girls real quick, and I'm just, I'm letting them know I want them to be my girlfriend. Why would you do that? Why do you want some random girl that you just met or you just been talking to for maybe, a week or two? Why would you want her to be your girlfriend? You understand? See, I've said this so many different times. When you're out here dating these women, wait a year or a year and a half before you make any woman your girlfriend. I'll say this again. Wait a year or a year and a half before you make any woman your girlfriend. Why is this? Because when you're dealing with women, you need to give them time to reveal themselves. You need to give women time to reveal themselves, to show you the real them. Right? Because when you're some woman's boyfriend, right? In order for that relationship to work, you have to make sure that you're responsible for her and the whole damn relationship. You understand? It's a responsibility to be a boyfriend. You understand? For the relationship to last and to work and to be maintained, right? You have to put in work for that to happen. You understand? See, I think what happens with a lot of guys is, you see other guys with girlfriends. You haven't had a girlfriend. You see all the fun and games and you're like, oh, this would be great. I want a girlfriend too. But you're not thinking about what it takes to maintain that situation. You understand? It takes work. It's like when people want to have a baby, but they don't realize how much work it takes to have a baby. You understand? They're at some dinner party, they see their friend with their baby, and like, oh my God, it's so cute. And then the girl's looking at her boyfriend like, why can't we have a baby? And he's looking at him like, bitch, like, don't you, what? You understand? Like, that shit's work. You seeing all the cute shit now, but you ain't thinking about the work. You understand? This is like somebody wants a pet or some shit, a dog or something. It's a lot of work to maintain that dog. You gotta walk the dog, you gotta feed the dog, you gotta pick up the dog shit. It ain't just about you having the dog and that's that. And then you just like playing with it and that's all there is to it. It's a responsibility. You're saying I'm not comparing having a girlfriend to having a dog. I'm just saying, you know what I mean? Or having a baby. I'm just saying, right? But there's a responsibility there. So when you're talking about getting a girlfriend, man, don't even worry about that at this point. Because you're saying in your email, you're like, oh, it seems like, when I see these guys with girlfriends, it just sort of just happens. You understand what I'm saying? And see, there are guys out there who wife girls up quickly. You understand? There are guys out there who, like quickly wife chicks up. Now, see, this is the thing. I'm gonna say this little, exception to this rule of waiting a year or a year and a half, right? If you're the type of guy who is well versed in the game and who sort of understands women to a certain extent, to the point where you can read chicks, you can understand certain things about women based off of how they're acting, things they're saying. You can read between the lines. You understand certain things. You may not need to wait a year. You understand? But I'm just saying a year and a half for most dudes who don't have that sort of skill yet to see how a woman operates, to see through the bullshit. Right? Because that year to year and a half gives you enough time to see through the bullshit, because she'll reveal herself at that point. See, a guy who's well versed in the game, he don't even need to wait for that to happen. He could already tell you about this chick, in less time. You feel what I'm saying? But for most guys, what happens is that you need to give her time to reveal herself. See, what a lot of dudes, a lot of these guys out here who are simps, what they'll do is they, they see a girl, they like her, they meet her, from wherever, online, in person, whatever it is. And what they'll do is that they'll give her a lot of attention. They're texting her all day, talking about good morning, how are you, been thinking about you, all this extra shit. Trying to, see her all the time. They just met this girl and they're trying to see her all the time. And, maybe a month, 2 months pass by, 3 months maybe, and they're ready to be in a relationship with this woman. You understand? Sometimes even quicker than that. Like you said, you're like, I just want to approach the girl and make her my girlfriend. Why? You understand what I'm saying? Because see, what you have to understand is this. Is that you making a woman your girlfriend is a reward for good behavior. You understand? Making a woman your girlfriend is a reward for good behavior. You understand that? Meaning that she's been behaving really well for all this time. For that year and a half, she's been showing and proving she's been behaving really well. So I am going to reward you with the honor of being my girlfriend. Real talk. You don't just give a woman your commitment. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You don't just give a chick, you know, all that energy. You don't do that. She has to earn that. She has to show you that she's the type of chick who's worth getting that title. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't just meet some chick and be like, oh, I just want you to be my girlfriend. For what? And see, this is how a lot of these dudes, they get into these relationships, the shit falls apart, the shit goes nowhere, the shit just, it's a bunch of bullshit because you haven't vetted this chick. You haven't, you know, put her through anything for her to prove she's worth being a girlfriend. You understand? So the thing is that she's not going to respect you in a lot of cases, or she's not going to respect the situation because you just gave it to her like that without her having to do anything for it. You understand? She didn't have to do anything for the situation, so therefore she doesn't respect the situation. It's like when you just give someone a flyer for free. It's just like, well, whatever. They just take the flyer, throw it in the garbage. They don't give a fuck. You understand? They don't care about that shit. But when someone had to earn a certain circumstance, to be in a certain circumstance, when a person had to pay for something, when a person had to put in some, they had to sacrifice certain things, whenever they get that thing, whenever that situation arises to where they were working towards, when they get that, they value that. You understand? Because it wasn't just given to them. They earned it. You understand? And so you got to make a chick earn that shit. You got to give her time to reveal herself before a woman is your girlfriend. You understand? Don't just be giving chicks commitment. Don't do it. Now, before you go, make sure you click the link below to get your free copy of the audio program, Undeniable Game. This program is going to teach you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. In this audio program, you'll learn exactly what you need to do to become that confident man women are attracted to. You'll also learn what you must do to become better at approaching and talking to women. You'll learn why women don't return your calls and what to do to increase the chances of women returning your calls. You also learn the only time you should call or text a woman. You'll learn how to start conversations with women. You'll learn the mindset you must have to be successful with women. You'll also learn the main thing you need to do to figure out if a woman is really interested in you, and much more. So make sure you click the link below to get your copy today.